What's going on, y'all? There's a lot that I want to talk about in this video. A lot regarding America, a lot regarding life itself, society, Thailand, following your dreams, acting now, taking action. There's just a lot that I want to talk about. But before I get into it, as you can see, there's a gray tub back here. This gray tub is full of a lot of my shoes, actually. I'm trying to find out where I can donate them or sell them to because I cannot take them to Thailand with me. There is a lot of stuff of mine that I had to throw away or just like donate, like a lot of stuff. I didn't realize how much I was actually hoarding with me these past few years, these past 4 years living here in California. So, yeah, if you guys know anywhere I could donate shoes, then just drop a comment down below. But let's get right into it. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a big reason why I feel like I want to move from America. Or rather, let me rephrase, a big reason why I am moving from America. A big reason why I'm moving from America is because, for one, there is something called consciousness, you know? Consciousness is, it can have a lot of different meanings. But to me, consciousness is basically how aware are you of your own thoughts and how aware are you of the functioning of society. And what I mean by the functioning of society, what is the purpose of this system, this matrix that we live in? What is the purpose of doing what we do every day? What is the purpose, you know? I think about it often because I see a lot of people working their asses off. They work their asses off, and kudos and respect to them. They work so hard, yet they have nothing to show for it. And that scares me, you know? A lot of people will work and give their souls to companies or their souls to a job that ultimately doesn't care about them in the end. And I see all these different posts online and all these different YouTube videos where people are like, I'm 44, I'm 50 years old, I'm 60 years old. This is what I learned in my 50 years of working, or and so on and so on. And it's always the same thing. They're always like, follow your dreams. They're always like, don't do what I did before it's too late. Go follow your dreams. Go live your life. Go do what you want to do. And it makes me think. It makes me think because is it really worth it working for a company or working for a 9-to-5 job or a minimum wage job and you have nothing to show for it? Or is it worth it working for a job and you get up and you dread it and you hate it? You hate it. I've asked myself this question many times and I've done deep introspection. I've done deep introspective thought on this matter and this subject. It's something that I think about every day. And the answer is it's no. It's no, it's not worth it. And I'm 22 years old and I've thought about this and I figured this out myself. It's not worth it because you only get one life. You only have one life to live. And I'm sure all of you right now watching have dreams. I'm sure all of you have dreams that you want to go live out and make a reality. And my response to you is just go do it. Go live your dreams. Go live your life because you don't want to wake up one day and realize that you're 30 years old, 40 years old, 50, 60. You don't want to wake up and realize that you wasted your time trying to build someone else's dream. That is not something that you want to happen, and that's not something that I want for myself. I constantly go into these places. For example, like I go shopping at Target, and disclaimer here, I'm not talking badly about these people. I'm just sharing my perspective on what type of people work these jobs. I think there are 3 types of people that work these jobs. I think the first type of person that works at a minimum wage job, and you can go look and go into any store or go look at any construction site, go for yourself, go see for yourself. But I think there are 3 types of people who work these jobs. Number 1, the first type of person is a person who is a very hard worker. They work hard at their job, right? But that's all they work hard at. And working hard at your job isn't necessarily working smart, okay? Let's just clear that up. Number 2, the second type of person who works a minimum wage job is someone who just has given up, or someone who has never even tried. That's the second type of person. And the third type of person who works at these jobs are the people who are using them as stepping stones to get to where they want to be, or to fund their dream. And these type of people are very, very, very rare. There are very few of these type of people using these jobs as stepping stones. I think the first type of person who works very, very hard at their job because, I don't know, maybe they have a family, maybe they don't know anything else, maybe that's all they know to make money. I think they're very common, and I think the second type of person is very common. That second type of person being the person who's never even tried to chase their dreams, or has just given up. And there's nothing wrong with being any of these type of people if that's what you want to be. But for me, my biggest fear is never going to go chase my dreams But for me, my biggest fear is waking up one day and realizing that I wasted all of my time working a minimum wage job, or doing something that didn't really serve me or benefit me in the long run. I get it, we all need money. Everyone needs money to survive, but think about it. Why work a job that barely pays you enough at the end of the month? Why work a job where you can't even work on yourself after you get off? You're too tired to do anything. Like I said, I get it. We all need money. We can't all just up and quit our jobs. But however, I do want to say this right here. I do want to say this. You don't want to wake up one day wishing that you took action. You don't want to wake up one day wishing that you would have followed your dreams. You don't want to wake up one day hating yourself for being comfortable. We only live once, and there's much more to life than working for someone else's dream, or not even attempting to build our own. And this goes into the next topic that I want to go into, and that is consciousness. Consciousness is very, very important, and consciousness has multiple meanings, multiple definitions. But to me, what consciousness is being aware of your daily actions, being aware of why you're doing what you're doing, and being aware of the congruency of your actions. Is what you're doing right now going to build the life and help you get to the life that you want down the road? That is consciousness to me. And we can dive into subconscious and all those things later, but consciousness is being aware of what you are doing and being aware of how society functions. Because I feel like a lot of the type of people that I just talked about or mentioned earlier, the 3 type of people, I feel like the first 2 types of people, I feel like they aren't really even aware of what they are doing. I think a lot of the times what happens is we get so programmed and so like brainwashed from kids, from the ages of like 4 or 5, we start school, we get so programmed and so brainwashed into being employees, into being workers, into building other people's dreams, that we just forget about our own completely. And that is something that I feel like needs to be brought to light, especially in my generation. I'm 22 years old. I feel like a lot of the people around my age, whether you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, whether you're older, I feel like after watching this video, you should ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now helping me get to the life that I want to build for myself down the line? And if the answer is yes, then continue to do what you're doing. But if the answer is no, then you should definitely start thinking about ways where you can be self-sufficient, make money on your own. You should definitely be thinking about ways where you can get in the gym, get strong, because the gym helps your mindset. It helps you a lot in many other aspects of your life as well. And you should just be thinking of things that you can do and habits that you can build that help you get to the life that you want to get to. Because life is so much more than building someone else's dream by working a 9 to 5. Life is so much more to that. Life is so much more than that. I think consciousness is important because it is so easy to get trapped in the cycle of you wake up, you go to work, you come home, you sleep, you do it all over again, you pay bills at the end of the week or the end of the month or whenever you pay bills. It's so easy to get trapped in that cycle. And for me, I noticed I was in that cycle 8 months into working my 9 to 5. And I'm so glad I noticed when I did, because 8 more months could have passed, and then another 8 more months could have passed, and before you know it, I would have been 30 years old doing the same shit with nothing to show for it. I'm so glad I realized, but it's so easy to get trapped in that cycle of wake up, go to work, go to sleep, do it all over again, pay your bills, have nothing to show for it. And that seems like that's what America mostly is. That seems like that's the reality for most people, and most people don't want to live that reality, but most people don't even realize they're living that reality. And that's the scary thing. But what I'm trying to say is, this is the reason why I'm deciding to just sell everything that I have and move to Thailand, because I realize I could die today or tomorrow, and what would I have done for myself, you know? What would I have done for myself if I died today or tomorrow? I want to be able to live a life knowing that I did what I wanted to do, because we only get one of these. As I'm speaking to you guys right now, this time that I'm speaking to the camera, that I'm speaking to you guys, I'm not going to get this time back. I will never be 20 again. I will never be 18 again. So what I'm trying to say is, do what you want. Live your life. Follow your dreams before it is too late. Do it while you're young, because you won't know if you die today or tomorrow. And not only that, you're only going to be your age that you are once. All the time that we have now, we will never give it back. We will never get it back. So live your life. Live your life before it's too late. Cherish every second that you have. And just make sure that you live a life that you are proud of living, and it's okay to fail. Fail young. Learn. Fail. Learn again. Fail. Learn some more. Do all these things that you need to do while you're young, because you don't want to be the 40-year-old in a thumbnail saying, this is what I learned, don't do this before it's too late. You don't want to be the 50-year-old saying, don't waste your time, follow your dreams. You don't want to be that person giving advice to the youth. So I think that if there's nothing else that you guys get from this video, get this. Follow your dreams, do what you want, build good habits that allow you to get to follow your dreams, and just go do some main character shit, man, because we only live once. I appreciate you guys watching this far. I'm going to continue to document my journey and my move to Thailand. I'm going to continue to post videos on just my life, motivational videos, workout videos, vlogs, traveling. Once I'm in Thailand, I'm going to be posting a lot more too, because it's just a new environment, new experience. I'm just going to be posting and posting and posting. So if you want to stick around for the journey, you want to stick around for my life, you want to stick around for the motivation, then leave a like, comment down below. Let's talk. Let's have a talk about life. Let's talk about anything you're worried about, anything you're concerned about, and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting a lot more. So I appreciate you guys for watching this far, and like I said, if there's nothing else you take from this video, do the unknown. Don't fear the unknown. Do the uncomfortable, unconventional things, because that's where growth is. And just be yourself. Don't be afraid to live your life, because life is too short. Thank you for watching this far. I will see you guys in the next video.